Trump's in the building. It's day two.
Yeah.
I mean, we can kind of breathe a little bit, I
Uh,
guess, maybe.
I mean, there's a lot to say about it, but I was thinking about it, there's a good chance that like a lot of or most of your listeners are pro Trump, right? Like,
Yep.
and I think that's fine. I'm simultaneously pro Trump and anti Trump, and this is what I mean. Like, I am gonna allow myself to enjoy, like, all right, right out of the gate, he's just doing all this wild shit that's
Yeah.
obviously stuff we want him to do, right? he made some promises that he kept. He actually sprung the January 6th people, all this stuff. Like, we can go through them, right? And I'm gonna allow myself to enjoy that because it's better than the alternative, right? But I'm also not deceived for a second. Like, this is the purpose is for us to enjoy it. Like, this is the right left dialectic ping pong match that always happens. And then simultaneous of all the good stuff happening, you've got Larry Ellison, uh, a Jewish billionaire who's talking about using AI to create bespoke custom mRNA vaccines to cure cancer.
Like
Like,
what? Like
like
what?
at the same
Oh,
time, all the good stuff's
exactly.
going
in
on,
under 48 hours.
I just
Yeah,
saw that.
right out of the gate. He's got, and then it's like, I don't believe, like, I don't believe in democracy anyway. I would prefer some sort of Christian monarchy or fascism. I would prefer fascism to, as long as the fascist dictator was in alignment with my morals. I'm just being honest, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, of
I
course.
don't get what I want from democracy anyway, so it's not, I'm no longer advocating for democracy, right?
Yep.
But we certainly don't have a democracy when, like, Elon Musk is now just part of our government. Like
Well,
and dude, I don't like spastic autistic dorks. Like,
yeah.
me and Cody were talking about it. Like, we're not dorks. We're just, I mean, I'm not like the coolest guy in the world, but we're not fucking dorks. You know what I mean?
Facts.
And like, I don't want to be administered to by fucking spastic autistic dorks.
And now, when you say that, what comes with it? What comes with that? You
What
know,
comes with Musk being in the government?
yeah, what come with that mentality? Checks and balances, or times a thousand, if you will.
Dude, I think it's Musk isn't real. He's autistic Tony Stark. He's not in chart, like, he is not inventing things. He's not a super genius.
He comes
He
off
is
as
the
the good guy. That's the problem. Which
Well, now he's this is how easy it is to fuck with all of us dumb white guys, Like, oh, all he has to do is go up there and go like, it's not like cool to be woke. And then everyone's like, oh, he's so based. Oh, Zuckerberg's so based. Look how based all No, they're not based. They're fucking with you.
Yeah.
You know?
And they're constructs, dude. Every facet of Elon Musk, including him being a world class video game player, that he's got time to fucking pwn noobs on Diablo 4 while he's also running a coal car. I'm sorry, electric car company, and he's also fucking boring under the earth, and he's also
A
fucking
space agency.
he's also
Yeah.
he's also sending fucking rats to space and shit, man. It's like all of
Guys,
that
I
shit,
figured out how to make the rockets land backwards. Look.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
fuck you,
all of
dude.
that shit is a construct, man. And dude, I don't know. It's I wasn't very amused with the entire setup, man, because like Aaron said, a lot of people will probably, we're ex-military guys, so a lot of people will be like, well, what do you mean democracy doesn't work? It's like, yo, man, this is a fucking scam, bro. And if you can't see it by now, I'm just sorry. Like, sorry, not sorry. Like,
Yep.
how they run this fucking scam is they need a particular party to be in office for them to get the particular scam across, right? Like, you couldn't start 7 more wars under George Bush because he's a retard. So you need Barry Obama to come in looking
Yep.
all smooth and dapper and talking all good and shit and smelling all clean. And then all of a sudden we start drone striking people like it's going out of style, right? Like, the guy
Yeah.
killed more fucking people with drones than
Anyone else?
Bro.
Yeah.
Thor killed with thunderbolts, man. Like, so you need Trump back. You need you need I
Law,
almost
that
I
he
almost
comes off as law and order, if you will, right?
Well,
yeah,
it's just an alternative. It's a bouncing back and forth, right? They shoot their wad. They got everybody all, on the Democrat shit. You know, like normal people. We're talking about like the normies, right? Like people that aren't super politically activated. Dude, like if you abuse people long enough, they start looking for an alternative.
yeah,
Like most of the country are still like decent, like white people, but that's not even the point. Like I just mean like
Blue
most of
collar,
the
middle
people, yeah,
class. Yeah,
yeah, just like regular people that aren't pieces of shit, that aren't super politically activated. They're not like on the right, like on some Charlie Kirk shit, and they're not a blue-haired Antifa person. They're normal. But normal people have been getting fucking abused for like 8 years, right?
big time.
So you present an alternative, and dude, me and Cody are total buzzkills, right? Like we don't like democracy, everything sucks.
I'm trying to be
But
better.
it's not like it's a form of government, right? And it's been tried. It's been this experiment. We could get deep into the like how the whole thing from the word jump, like the further I go back, I'm like, well, the Enlightenment was the fucking problem. Like the first problem was the Enlightenment. Then our founding fathers are these like weird deist
Just because you're going fast,
Freemasonic.
Aaron, when you say enlightenment, what do you mean by that?
Yeah, so the Enlightenment is, the dawning of the age of reason. It's when we embraced, rationality over religious dogma. And this is the predecessor to our democratic form of government in the way that it exists now. The guys that founded our country were deists, so they weren't like necessarily Christians. They were monotheists. They weren't like pagans, but they're
Yep.
deists. They were like big into Freemasonry and some of this other stuff. And
Fresh from England with that monarchy type of mentality.
yeah, and it's fine. Like, I think there's even a good chance that some of those guys, or most of them, like, compared to what the alternative was, which was like kind of these oppressive monarchies, like I think the thing was fine for a while until we like invented central banking. We basically, handed the keys over to these mercantilists, and it's been kind of a shit show since then. But and then I'll shut up. It's all these bad things, and it's all this stuff, but it's also not. It's kind of like a matter of like it's as bad as you let it be. Like you can still now they're gonna make their push to end this, but like in our lifetimes, if you knew what was going on, like if you were playing heads up ball, you really could kind of do what the fuck you want in this country,
For
right?
sure.
Like we kind of got bamboozled into going to kill teenagers on the other side of the planet and shit, whatever. But like if I knew then, like when I was like in my early 20s, what I know now, there'd have been no stopping me from doing whatever the fuck I wanted to do.
Yeah, facts.
It's and it's like I'm pro American people and I'm pro the place. It's like a beautiful place. And it's like I'm just trying to see the humor in it because we're heading for some dark times. So
Dude. Yeah,
So
like I said, man, I really am trying to make like seriously, like I write it down in my little notebook, man. I think about it in the morning and I fail every fucking day at it, man. But like I need to be more positive in my interactions with people, man, because like look, I look at this place like a chessboard, man, and it's probably from being a bomb guy, and it's probably from like either being born with or acquiring autistic fucking pattern recognition to keep my legs, dude. Like, if you look at the pieces that are being put in place, dude, and it's pretty fucking dicey, man.